What up, bitches? It is your boy McDowell here, and welcome to the McDowell Show. Now, today's show is going to be a part 2 of a beginner's guide to Final Fantasy XIV. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about two things: link shell distributors, how to create one, and what is a use for them, and what class should I start with to ease myself into the Final Fantasy MMO. Now, in my opinion, DPS wise, if you want a DPS in the game and you're just coming into this game, I would suggest going Bard, because Bard's rotation isn't that complicated, and they're the only other class besides Machinist that can move and attack. So if you're just coming into the game, not only will a Bard help you get the fundamentals of DPSing, it would also give you the muscle memory to move the hell out of AoE. But not all classes can move and attack. You have to stay still. Like, other than Machinist and Bard, you have to pretty much stay still to attack, other than slide casting. And I'll show you what slide casting is in a few seconds. But with this class, you can move and shoot at the same time. So I would suggest going Bard, Archer, because the Archer is the first, before you become a Bard, it's Archer. So I would suggest choosing Archer as your first class, so you can just ease into the game. Now, if you want to heal, even though I love White Mage to death, because I main White Mage, and I love this class, I would start with White Mage, because White Mage is probably the easiest of the 3 healing classes to heal with. Because a lot of people don't really like the White Mage. I mean, White Mage got a good rep during this patch, but in the last patch, they didn't like White Mages, but I've always made the White Mage. I didn't jump on the Astrologian bandwagon. Because to be honest with you, when Astrologians first came out, no one knew how to play the class. People were so damn confused, but Astrology, all the classes in the game are awesome. Any class in the game can be amazing if you master it right. Now let me show you what slide casting is. I would choose White Mage. If you're going to heal, White Mage is a class you need to choose to start healing with, to ease yourself into healing. Because with the Scholar, you have to move your damn pet around. Like, I like Scholar. It's just that I play on PS4. I don't play on keyboard anymore. And just their skills, I'll show you. Like, hold on. This is what PS4 controls is. As you can see, once I summon my pet, it's a similar with Scholar than Summoner. The difference is I'm not healing, I'm DPSing. You see, I can't click R1. I have to hold R1 and press O to get to my other bar. And I don't like that, because sometimes I'm in the middle of like a savage raid with my Summoner or whatever, and I hit R1 thinking I'm on my other bar, and then I end up unsummoning my damn beast. So that's why I don't like playing Scholar on a paddle. But Scholar isn't a bad class. Actually, Scholar's on the up and up, to be honest with you. I've heard a lot of people talking really good about Scholar lately. But yeah, I would go White Mage if you're planning on healing in Final Fantasy. Now let me show you what slide casting is. Slide casting isn't difficult, but this is why I have spell speed. Because a lot of people look at my build and they're like, "Why you got so much spell speed? How come you don't have critical hit?" I said, because Astrologians can have critical hit. I'd rather have, because spell speed not only doesn't increase the speed for your heals and attacks, it also increases regen and medica too, because it increases the healing potency of your hots, healing over time. Now let me show you what slide casting is. At the very left, see? Oh no, hold on, I messed up. Right there. That's slide casting. I can move almost at 40 seconds of the cast. This give me enough time to move over AoE. That's slide casting. That's why I have a lot of spells. So not only for that, because it increases the potency of your pot. You know, critical hits are nice, but White Mage don't get a lot of critical hit. Like, when you get the armor, I'll show you the armor and shit. As you can see, barely any of the armor has critical hit in it. they're not an astrologer. So now, if you're planning on tanking in the game, which I would suggest DPSing or healing, I'd save tanking till you get really understand the game's fundamentals. But since the new upgrades and stuff, like when Shadowbringers came out, they scrapped all the classes and redid them, and made them 10 times easier to play and actually more fun to play too. If you're planning on tanking in a game, and you're very comfortable with tanking, if you've been a tank your entire MMO career, then I would suggest going Paladin. Only reason why is the AoE is large and it's easy to control mobs other than the Marauder. So this is the AoE. As you can see, so I suggest going, I think, the Gladiator before they become a Paladin. Because, now this is what a Marauder, the reason why I suggest Paladin, because this is a Marauder. A Marauder has a cone AoE. Marauders ain't a bad class. Warriors are an awesome ass class. I love warriors. They have a lot of HP. Like, I've seen a warrior with damn near 200k HP, and I was like, damn, that's a lot of hit points. What is this dude, a boss? But the reason why I say go Paladin, because their AoE is more of a cone-like AoE, and for a beginner tank, it would be so hard. It would be difficult for them to control mobs. That's why I say go Paladin first, because it'd be easier to control mobs in tanking. But that's pretty much it to the series. Part 3 series is coming out, and it's pretty much going to be grand companies, what's the usage for them, and if I had to choose between crafting or gathering, which one makes the most skill. Now, I am going to be dropping how to tank videos and how to heal videos and how to DPS videos of each class and show you the proper rotations and stuff. That's going to be dropped later. I'm dropping this now. I was going to drop the part 3 series as well, but I'm super tired from work. Like, I'm just, ugh. I've worked almost a 17-hour shift. Like, I'm fucking tired. I'm tired.